Savior. Monster. Guardian. Vigilante. The preservation of life. So often, the justification for taking it. Humans, elevating those that keep guard, until they watch too close, and the so-called hero, condoning the very act he would condemn. Transgressions of the past shape actions to come. As offspring turns into adversary, yesterday's loss leads to madness. And God becomes tyrant, becomes outcast, becomes dust, as factions dissolve and form, and lust for power enslaves all. Such folly and futility in the grand design. Curious how lines once clearly defined become blurred. Perhaps it is time for them to be redrawn.
You gonna spit up on me, Atrocitus?
Irritating female.
You know who else does that? Babies.
You won't rule Earth, Grodd.
Nor will you, Superman.
I have and will again.
Atlantis can't be my enemy.
Next time, try diplomacy.
I did, that's why we're here.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. Oh my god, new Injustice 2 footage, so let's break this down. No face cam this morning just because I cut myself shaving, but no worries, I should be fine by the second video today. This is basically picking up right where the story of the first game left off. Superman's followers trying to free him, like you see Damian Wayne going against Batman. So Batman versus Robin, battle lines being redrawn because Braniac is coming, and then Darkseid is floating on the horizon. So because this is so awesome and it's not dropping till May, I'm actually going to do an Injustice giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave an Injustice related comment on this video. The winners are announced at the end of the video, so be sure to click that bell to enable alerts so that you don't miss anything. Braniac is the main villain of this arc of like the Injustice 2. So he's basically going to be coming, mixing things up, but they also tease a couple extra new characters like Poison Ivy, Robin, and the big pre-order is Darkseid. So it's like, yo, you pay a little extra right now, you actually get Darkseid. So if you didn't play Injustice 1, they sort of tell you the story of that game over the course of this trailer. It starts with the death of Superman's wife Lois Lane, his child. It drives him mad. It creates this new regime where he's this tyrant ruling over all. So it's kind of like a what if evil Superman story. So all the heroes and the villains of Earth are split. So you have like Batman here who is working with Harley Quinn, like Braniac's voiceover in the trailer, heroes condoning the actions of people that he would once condemn. So it implies that Batman, who's been fighting against Superman's regime, Batman sort of leads the other opposite side of things. So you see him working with a lot of his rogues gallery. Superman also working with a lot of his rogues gallery too. But the new characters that are playable in this game that were not playable before include people like the Reverse Flash, Damian Wayne, that Robin, Supergirl, Gorilla Grodd, Harley Quinn, Power Girl, Bane, Atrocitus, Deadshot, Darkseid, Aquaman, the John Stewart Green Lantern, and Braniac. They'll also have downloadable content, so they'll also release more characters that way, obviously more skins. But if you read the comic book story for the first run, for the first Injustice game, they're going to do a digital comic book for the second game. So there will be like another story that you can read, but you'll also get a lot of that through the cutscenes in the game. Like this is one of the big final cutscenes from the first game.
With Superman's regime toppled, new governments formed to take its place. New governments meant new customers for Deathstroke, and business was booming. Soon there were more assassinations to carry out, revolutions to aid, and unrest to create than he could manage on his own. The One Earth regime's elite troopers, having committed atrocities in Superman's name, had gone into hiding from a populace bent on revenge. Impossible for most to find, but not for Deathstroke. Recruiting these renegades, he formed the New Titans, the world's premier political assassins.
So a lot of that just depends on which character you're playing, which battles you win, but you get slightly different cutscenes based on who wins the matches. So Mortal Kombat style, they have cutscenes that are just tailored to whatever your narrative is in the game. But it looks badass. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't drop till May 16th, so you have like plenty of time to pre-order if you don't have enough money right now. So even though they're saying that Darkseid is pre-order only, you might be able to get him down the road via DLC. There was a gameplay trailer that I did earlier, so I'll add a link to that at the end of this. But the story itself, like literally just picks up right where the story of the first game leaves off, where they have Superman under lock and key, Batman's faction is trying to pick up the pieces of society, but the other people of Superman's faction are trying to free him to reinstate him. Then you have Braniac coming in and taking advantage of all this chaos, implying that he is going to redraw the battle lines. So all the teams, the factions, will change completely by the end of this story.
I'm not Clark's enemy.
This sure is a funny way to show it.
You haven't heard the whole story.
But it'll be a lot of fun. The story is really WTF. Like normally, I wouldn't consider this a good option for like a big movie. I think it works fine in the game. It's just so pessimistic because when you consider that Superman killed his wife, killed Lois Lane and their unborn child because he'd been given fear toxin from the Joker, laced with kryptonite. It just sounds like the most WTF setup ever. So I feel like it works really well in the context of this game. So I think that works in this spin-off universe. You have to consider that this is like a different universe inside the multiverse. But if they ever try to turn it into an actual movie, people would probably be pretty upset. But let me know what you guys are most hype about, and I'll say congratulations to the first Injustice winner, Seth Heasley. Be sure to private message me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. There is a new round that started in this video, so what I'll do is I'll alternate the Injustice giveaway with the Flash Ring giveaway going forward because this is all DC. So I'll just say like which giveaway is going on whenever I post new DC videos. So there's probably going to be some new Flash later tonight, but if there are any Injustice videos that you guys want me to do in the meantime about explaining the story, just let me know in the comments. While you guys wait for that to post, the actor that plays Eddie on The Flash teased he's coming back. You can click here to learn all about that, and you can click here to learn all about the new X-Men Legion TV show. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.